Xhaka being linked with Besiktas is exactly the kind of story Sunderland did not need heading into the summer, because he is not a fringe player, not a rotation option, not someone you quietly replace and move on from. He is the captain, the organiser, and one of the main reasons Sunderland have looked like a proper Premier League team again. According to Sabah, Besiktas are expected to discuss Granit Xhaka internally, with manager Sergen Yalçın set to give his view before any potential move is made. The report also claims Xhaka is keen to play for Besiktas, although Sunderland's position is clear: they want to keep him. That last part matters. Sunderland are not under pressure from his contract situation. His deal runs until 2028, and he has played a huge role under Regis Lebris, featuring in 84% of the available Premier League minutes this season. That tells you everything about his importance. He is not just part of the side, he is part of the structure. On the pitch, you can see why this would worry people. When Sunderland are under pressure and the game starts getting loose, Xhaka is usually the player who slows the panic down. He drops into space, takes the ball from the centre-backs, draws a man in, then moves it on calmly. It looks simple, but those moments stop matches from becoming chaos. Without that type of player, games can start running away from you quickly. The defence gets forced deeper. Midfielders start chasing instead of controlling. Passes become rushed. The crowd can feel the tension because the team stops looking settled. Xhaka has helped Sunderland avoid that spiral so many times. There is a bigger squad building point here as well. Sunderland are trying to move beyond survival. They have fought their way back into the Premier League, rebuilt belief, and shown they can compete. Losing your captain immediately after that progress would send a very different message, especially when the club are trying to build stability around Lebris. Of course, the age profile has to be mentioned. Xhaka is 33, and Sunderland cannot pretend he will anchor the midfield forever. Planning for the future is sensible, but timing is everything. Replacing him eventually is one challenge. Losing him before the next phase of the rebuild has properly settled is another thing completely. Besiktas may see an experienced leader who can control big matches. Sunderland see the same thing, but from the opposite angle. That is why this becomes a test of ambition. Do they hold firm around a player who gives the team authority? Or does the summer suddenly become about replacing something they already had, right? For now, it feels like interest rather than inevitability. But even the idea of losing Xhaka forces Sunderland to confront a serious question. Can this rebuild keep moving forward if its midfield leader starts looking elsewhere?